Good morning, my lovely stars. I hope you're all well this morning. I'm sure by now that all of you have heard that Khatib and Marai, I've got to edit that out. Sorry, that's an insult to Khatib and Marai. If you want to know who Khatib and Marai is, just Google it. But yeah, but in any case, that the orange sock puppet and the beige one is going to Australia in April. I'm not going to ask a question of, is it to interfere with William and Catherine, whatever else. I want to know, because I know what Aussies are like. I've got some friends in Australia, and I've got some loyal viewers in Australia. Oh, Page of Wands. On fire, pants on fire. Yeah, I have some viewers in Australia, and I know the sentiments aren't very good, and I've also had a look just at some polls that were done in Australia, and yeah, let's see what the cards say. How is the Australian government going to see them? How's the public going to receive them? Because I know Harry is wanting to talk Invictus and Grifters and whatever else, and she is looking at her brand and everything else, because now we know that if you haven't seen that episode, we've discovered who the King of Pentacles is, I think. But have a look at those episodes. I'll link them up here somewhere if you haven't seen them. But yeah, let's see what the public sentiment is. What's the government going to feel about Khatib and Marai? But in any case, let's have a look. If you're from South Africa or you're an expat, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. You're probably giggling there and telling me that I'm being very naughty. Okay, now let's have a look here. Let's have a look and see what the cards are going to say. Let's have a look. King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Oh, look at all the reversals here. Okay, let's do this. I'm probably going to be doing 6 cards, but let's have a look and see what it says here. Okay, King of Pentacles. If you've seen the other episode, you'll know that I spoke about the King of Pentacles, and if you've watched other tarot readers, they speak about this King of Pentacles that's been financing them. I'm reading this in 2 ways. This trip is because they no longer have the King of Pentacles in their lives, allegedly, for fun and entertainment purposes only. But this is also telling me, is this the government as well? Because I'm not reading Australia's government as the Hierophant, because the king is, and the emperor is the head of state there. So they are the King of Pentacles. So this is telling me that their coffins are closed, and they are saying to them, hunky-dories, thank you very much. If you want to come, you can come, but after what you did the last time, we're not even going to entertain a pseudo-royal tour whatsoever, because we all know what happened after the 2016 thing, and it's going to be like, you pay your own way, you come on your own fruition. We're not really interested in you. As Queen of Pentacles in reverse, also I can read it in two ways. The one way is that her whole brand, everything is not nurturing. It is, nothing is growing. It's all falling away from her. But I'm asking more about the public sentiment and stuff. And here I'm looking, the Queen of Pentacles is Australia, the country, the mother country, the nurturer of the people. And they're not interested. They're not interested in her whatsoever. The Six of Wands is self-explanatory here. It's falling from grace. Absolutely falling from grace. She still thinks that she is whatever else. And look at this upright here. Doesn't that little face remind you a little bit of the beige one? But she's going to fall off a little perch here. She's going to fall off a little bit. And you see there, look at him. That almost looks like the orange sock puppet standing by. while she is trying to get all the fame and the glory. And there's the people in the background. So I don't think the Australian reception is going to be very, very good at all. Five of Cups here. We're not going to be bitten again. We don't care about you. We've seen here what you did in the past, and we are looking back and we are remembering what you did in the past, because you caused so much damage with what you have done. And there is just no public sentiment at all. And it's almost like it's almost giving me like feeling of a hangover. Like, you know, when you've had a night out and you've got a hell of a hangover, and you wake up in the morning and you realize and you see after a party all the glasses, all the drinks, everything else spilt here. That's how I think the Aussies feel. And the duck agrees with me that the Aussies feel this way. And they just see it as a big hole, and they are not in the mood for the witch. Let's have a look and see. Let's see where the cards go. She's trapped. Yeah, she's trapped. She's blind. She's not reading the room. She is, whoever her team is not reading the room. She is a victim of her own doing. She brought it on herself, but she is not reading the room now. And doesn't that remind you of that red dress, that stupid red dress that she wore? Yeah, complete and utter balance. Completely out of kilter with things. There is no balance here. It's just like, you know, we're just going to be throwing things out and they're not reading the room. Completely out of balance here. What is here? 10 of Wands and the rest. It's going to be an absolute uphill battle for them. Look how they all underneath it. It's going to be an absolute uphill battle here for them. No ways. Page of Swords in reverse. All the internet stuff, everything that is on the internet is going to fall to pieces. They are trying to portray themselves in a light that they are not. What's underlying here? Nine of Pentacles. There she. He's going to be, oh, look. Guess what I'm holding? He's horrified. He's horrified that she's doing it. He's shivering in his boots. He's absolutely shivering in his boots. Let's just shift this up a bit. Sad squirrel. This is going to be a disaster. There she is. Queen of Wands in reverse. Guys, you can't make it up. They're going to have a tower moment. Strength in reverse. Where's Queen of Cups here? Who's the Queen of Cups here? She's going to try and look emotionally stable. She's going to try and look emotionally stable. And look here. Look what is screaming there in the background. The children. The child at home. Little girl. He's trying to get her tentacles into everything. She's trying to be this little pretty mermaid. And she's saying, oh, look here, I'm offering to bring the children with, but it's a figment of my imagination, because the real child is not going to be there. Cups. They're still trying to offer something. They are offering this to the media. The media. They're trying to portray themselves as sorry. I saw this card. And this is in Aries. It's in Aries. And it is April that they're supposed to be planning this trip. And the Emperor is laughing his head off about it. He is laughing his head off. I just love this deck, using it on them. Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords always shows up in her readings. There's a disaster coming. There is an absolute disaster coming, and it's about a child. Ah, here we go. That was in reverse. No. So, guys, I'm not even reading anymore. This Australian trip is going to be a disaster. There's no sentiment. The public doesn't believe that she's got a child, even though they're trying to spin something. The Emperor, the King, is laughing his head off, and she is still trying to spin a little story. But it's going to be absolutely disastrous. She's going to be, and there's, yeah, I don't need to read anymore. The public sentiment is not with them. And I'm going to do a reading now. Directly after this. I'm not going to use this deck. I'm going to use the traditional deck, where I'm going to be asking a different question about William and Catherine's trip to Australia, because there are reports that they are not going, that they've declined the offer and everything else. But I got some tidbits from somebody, and I want to see if those tidbits that they gave me, what the cards are going to say about it, because I don't just go on what people tell me. I always ask the cards. So have a look for that reading. Will William and Catherine go to Australia, not in April, but in a later time or a later date? Because I received some juicy information, but we'll see what the cards say. I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye bye.